welcome back to the Bookworms Buddy. It is time for monthly recommendations, and this is a Goodreads group that was started by Kayla Rain and Trina over between chapters, and each month there is a different category, and we recommend books in that category. And so for this month, it is on fantasy. Yay! Y'all know I don't do well with fantasy. I don't have very many books here to recommend, but I will do my best. I struggle with it. Yeah, you all know the story. So anyway, starting first, I am going to recommend the Septimus Heap series. This is a middle grade series. You guys have heard me talk about this before and its similarities to Harry Potter. But where in Harry Potter you go through years 1 through 7, and in Septimus Heap they do not go through years. It's just a continued story. And so it pretty much stays middle grade throughout the whole series. There are 7 books, but the magical elements in the series are fantastic. Like, there is a lot of different magic, and you know, I mean, I like it. I like those props and stuff that they get to use, and so on and so forth. So yeah, this is about a boy named Septimus Heap and his family, pretty much. And Septimus has a lot of magic, but he uses a lot of devices. He also has a dragon, and I mean, what could get better than that? Anyway, I'd really love to recommend this one. I think it's really enjoyable and very easy to read and very fluid. So this is a definite must for fantasy lovers, if you like middle grade. Okay, the next one I want to recommend here is called Hard Magic by Larry Correia. I think that's how you say his name. This was actually recommended to me by my friend Susan. This is an adult fantasy, and I thought, uh-oh. And it is part of a series, and I just need to get the rest of the books. I did enjoy it. I was just happy because I could follow it, and I could grasp what was being said, being an adult fantasy. This seemed to me along the lines of X-Men, kind of. Different people, they're like everyday people, but they each have their own thing that they can do. And the main character in this book can control gravity, and which that's pretty cool in itself. But he's also a detective, and yeah, I mean, it's just a bunch of stuff wrapped up to make this fantasy book, and it was actually pretty enjoyable. So there's that one. The next one that I want to recommend to you is The Young Elites by Marie Lu. I don't know if you can really class this as a fantasy, but I thought that it had fantasy elements, kind of like, you know, them having the powers, you know, and they go through this blood fever. And Adelina is a survivor, and they say that it's rumored survivors of the blood fever have specific powers. So it kind of made it feel fantasy-like to me, but I absolutely loved the story. And other things that happen with Adelina is her hair turns silver, and her eyelashes, you know, they fade in color, and I mean, she just looks completely different than what she was, and she's lost an eye, so she has a scar where her eye was. So, yeah, there are definitely fantasy elements to this story, and I really enjoyed it. I plan on reading The Rose Society next month, and hopefully I will enjoy that one just as much as the first one. And then the last one is actually a series that I want to recommend, and that is the Iron Fae series, starting with the Iron King. This is by Julie Kagawa, and yeah, I read this as a read-along with Brittany, and I'm not sure if I would have picked it up as soon as I did. This we actually started in 2014, and then I finished the last book, The Iron Knight, in 2015. And this is the world of fairies, and I know that puts a lot of people off from reading it, but the world building is amazing in this series. And the fairy, you got the winter court and you got the summer court, and you can't imagine them these little tiny people, because they're not. It's just something you need to experience, and I think if you pick it up and you give it a chance, you will probably like it if you like fantasy type stuff, and if you like amazing world building, because it's in this series. I have to say though, The Iron Knight is my favorite. It's a great wrap up to the series. I think Julie Kagawa is a great talent, and I look forward to anything else that she may write. So those are my fantasy recommendations. Wish I could have more, but you guys know I'm not a big fantasy reader. So yeah. What are some of your fantasy favorites? Let me know in the comments below. Make sure you go check out the monthly recommendation group. And thanks guys for staying tuned, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.